Mr. President, thanks for giving us the opportunity. This is your first interview with American media since President Trump has taken office. Have you had any communications with President Trump directly or indirectly, or anybody in his administration?
No, not yet.
This is an opportunity for you to convey a message to President Trump, if you have one. What would you like to say to him?
I wouldn't convey the message through the media. I would send it through different channels, maybe diplomatic channels. But any message for us is the public one. We don't have two messages. We have one stand, one position toward what's happening in Syria, and it's about fighting terrorism.
You said yesterday, I believe, that what you have heard from the new administration is promising. Explain what you meant.
The position of President Trump since he started his campaign for presidency till this moment is that the priority is to fight terrorism. And we agree about this priority. That's our position in Syria. The priority is to fight terrorism. And that's what I mean by promising.
You indicated that you thought there was some way for cooperation between the United States and Syria, but you didn't explain what that would be. What sort of cooperation can you envision?
Against terrorists and against terrorism. That's self-evident for us. This is beside having cooperation between any two nations, but in the meantime, in these circumstances, the priority is to have cooperation in fighting terrorism between the different nations, including Russia and Iran and Syria, of course.
The President has tasked his Secretary of Defense with developing plans for defeating ISIS or Daesh. Among the proposals they are reportedly considering is using more special forces and even military assets such as Apache helicopters inside Syria, and arming Kurdish fighters who are fighting Daesh in the north. If such moves would defeat ISIS, would you welcome them?
Could the American prowess defeat the terrorists in Afghanistan or in other places? No, you cannot. It's not enough to have this Apache or F-16 or F-35, whatever you want to label it, to defeat terrorists. It's more comprehensive way of dealing with that complicated issue. So if you want to start genuinely as the United States to do so, it must be through the Syrian government. We are here, we are the Syrians, we own this country as Syrians, nobody else, nobody would understand it like us. So you cannot defeat the terrorism without cooperation with the people and the government of any country.
But you have welcomed Russian troops into your country. Would you welcome American troops into your country?
We invited the Russians, and the Russians were genuine regarding that issue. Right. If the Americans are genuine, of course they are welcome. Like any other country who wanted to defeat and to fight with the terrorists. Of course, with no hesitation, we can say that.
But so you want American troops to come into Syria to help fight ISIS?
Troops is part of the cooperation. Again, let's go back to the comprehensive. You cannot talk about sending troops if you're not genuine, if you don't